Bonjour à tous, bienvenue au CauvShow. On se retrouve pour un nouveau let's play sur le jeu Batman de Telltale, donc jeu à choix narratif, conséquences, un peu comme Life is Strange, Walking Dead. On va jouer le justicier masqué, on va être le Dark Knight. Et sans plus attendre, on est parti pour commencer cette aventure. Donc un épisode sur YouTube sera un épisode dans le jeu, peu importe la durée, ce sera des bons épisodes quoi. Et on est parti, j'espère que vous allez aimer, et moi aussi d'ailleurs. Moi aussi j'espère, c'est le plus important. Les rues de Gotham sont sombres la nuit. Ah, la tour de Wayne. Wayne Enterprise. Bonjour.
Hey, what are you...
Au revoir. Direct, hein.
Get it open. On it.
Il y aura un système de QTE.
Show, bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Concentré.
Christ.
Ah, notre bon cher Gordon. Il est badass, hein.
Second floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Le Batman est là. Pam 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 pam. Là, il se chie dessus. Hein? Pam 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 pam. Il avait largement le temps de tirer. Hein. Oh là là. Il est badass.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to.
No one else will. Every drop
vache,
of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Yeah, well, that's the point. Let them come.
Shit! The hell'd he go?
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
What was that?
Oh. Oh là là. Je suis à l'affût du moindre QTE. Au revoir. Excellent.
Back to back, circle up!
What the hell is this?
Heureusement qu'ils ont des masques à gaz, hein. Oh là. Oh là là. Mais il y a beaucoup trop de charisme.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
J'espère que les sous-titres seront assez grands. C'est en moyen normalement.
Monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Bon, il y a intérêt d'être rapide hein, sur les QTE. Hein. Il y a une jauge de rage, j'ai l'impression, là, à gauche. Ok, c'est toi vers moi. Allez. Ah ouais, faut être rapide. Ah ouais, ça s'enchaîne, hein. Et là, j'ai un truc, là. Oh là là. Oh là là. Ah, fallait que je fasse un truc. Ah ouais, ok, ça. Oh. 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 Oh la violence.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Payday.
Toujours là pour nous faire chier, Selina Kyle.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
Non. Ciao.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
No one else will. I'm the only one who gets the job done.
Sounds lonely. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Ok, on a intérêt d'être rapide dans les QTE. Alors esquive. Ah, let's go. Oh oh. Allez, on peut couper la corde là. Voilà. Ah merde. Ceux-là, faut que je fasse gaffe quand ils arrivent. Hein. Oh. Alors, on n'aime pas? Oh la pétasse. La pétasse. Oh, la prise là. Faut lui mettre un sacré coup dans la gueule.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Spef. T'as bien failli la rater elle. Oh merde.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Vache. Allez. Rends-moi Sébastien. Oh là là. Oh là là. Beaucoup trop classe.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Oh le bâtard.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Ah, il a pris cher. Oh merde. Oh merde, c'est pas malin. Ta main. Got you. Oh là là, le bordel.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall!
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Ah mais elle est vraiment mauvaise elle hein.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement.
Et qui c'est
Even
Dent?
one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half.
Ah, ça serait bien Dent hein.
For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent
C'est
is
ça.
a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
Donc là ils sont potes visiblement.
And I can see him just fine from here.
Associés et
This
potes.
shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad.
Eh
How
ouais,
many
je
is that?
suis pas mauvais, hein.
Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Oh là là, un poivreau.
Oz?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Harvey Dent is our best shot. Put him in a room with anyone for 15 minutes and that grin will win him over.
He's gonna need more than that, son.
Oh, it hasn't been 15 minutes yet, Bob. We've still got time. And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city. Oh. To be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway.
Et voilà.
It was terrible.
On remet ça sur le tapis.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
Best argument ever.
You'll have it.
Voilà.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Je sais parler, hein. Très bon candidat.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
C'est le moment de se voir un petit verre.
Hello.
Oh.
Harvey Dent,
Selina Kyle.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not
Vicky.
interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Elle peut rester. Ouais.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing?
Alors,
You
comment
should
je
enjoy
vais?
your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Well, I'm doing better now that you're here.
On joue un
Well,
peu
I'll
le
tell
Bruce
you,
Wayne,
if all
non?
these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give
Très
you the
dragueur.
private tour.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
Is that blood?
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone?
Oh merde, la
Is the
pègre.
Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Non, je suis pas sûr, frère, hein. C'est la pègre. C'est pas bon, ça. C'est pas bon.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall.
Ah, ça c'est la
This
merde.
is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser?
C'est
Doesn't
clair.
exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Non, par contre, ça c'est mort. Il y a les journalistes qui me regardent. Hein.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Ça va être tendu.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is.
Ouais, il veut jouer au billard.
Let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him.
Pour l'instant, je vais pas trop envenimer les choses. Je vais aller dans son petit jeu, hein.
Okay, imagine. This is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me.
Je viens de le faire.
Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Je pense que j'ai agi correctement. Pour Harvey et aussi un peu dans mon intégrité. Important, hein, parce que je vais pas faire le faux cul. Hein. Pour l'instant, je pars du principe que j'ai une bonne relation avec Harvey Dent. Donc j'essaie de jouer sur les deux tableaux. On m'a kidnappé. Non. Ah non, l'ascenseur est vraiment très bruyant.
It's me.
Oh là, il est stylé. Oh là là, la bête cave.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions ripple through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Alors voyons voir. Consulter la galerie des criminels, ok. Port de connexion, rapport de la presse. Bon ça on s'en fiche hein. Rapport de la presse. Répression sur le maire face au justicier. Ouais.
Have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it.
Ok. Mettez sur pause hein, si vous voulez lire. Je laisse suffisamment de temps pour ça. Voilà. Voyons voir le codex. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Ah ok, ça parle juste des personnages. Ok, bon bah, cambrioleuse. Ah on sait pas encore qu'elle s'appelle Catwoman et que c'est Selina Kyle. Oswald. Ah c'était Oswald comme le pote. L'alcoolique. James Gordon, ok. Vicky Vale la journaliste. Carmine Falcon, le salopard, Gotham City, l'asile d'Arkham, Wayne Enterprise, ok très bien. Ok. Ok, on va voir d'abord la clé USB du coup. Clé USB, on prend.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Voyons voir un petit peu ce qu'on a. La table des gadgets. Le grappin, les EMP, détecteur de résidus, excellent. Balles fumigènes et les batarangs, très connus. Ok, on peut marcher plus vite? J'ai pas l'impression. Oh là là, regardez-moi ça.
My suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
C'est clair, le flic, il a pas hésité. Hein. Le masque, ok. Ticket de cinéma, bah, c'est quand ses parents sont morts, ça. Ok, let's go. C'est genre, tu pouvais pas juste laisser la chaise et la déplacer. Vraiment truc de riche, ça.
Encrypted.
Ah.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Pas faux.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Eh ben, la technologie c'est beau, hein. Pour faire pivoter l'hologramme, ok. Voyons voir ce que cherchait notre chère
This is a
Selina.
map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter
Merci, en vrai.
Yeah. Thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've never seen her before.
Okay.
Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Ouais.
No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, pal. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
But I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to height.
Je veux voir ça. Un bas de Fred.
Don't worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Ça n'a rien à voir avec le Oswald de base en fait, l'enfant rejeté, etc.
Discharge illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Ah ouais, c'est devenu Arkham. Enfin, ça y ressemble en tout cas avec l'aventure. Cobblepot Park. Ah, je savais pas qu'ils avaient leur parc. Mais qui se trimballe comme ça, n'importe qui pourrait le braquer ici. Ah non, ok, c'est le Cobblepot Park. Rien à voir. Ça ressemblait à l'aventure d'Arkham, c'est pour ça. Le journal récent. Bon, bah j'ai pas pu lire. Ok. Un sans-abri. On va pas lui donner de pièces, hein. Si? Non? Il risquerait de se faire tabasser 2 secondes après. On teste? J'ai envie de voir à quel point le jeu est cruel. De toute façon, c'est lui qui va me braquer.
Thank you, sir.
Ah non. Bon, c'était la BA. La BA de la semaine, hein. On en fera pas d'autres, je vous le dis tout de suite. C'est un feu. Mec, non. On perd du temps. En même temps, fallait mettre un manteau. Hein. En retard, retrouve-moi à la statue. Ok.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Bonjour, excusez-moi, Ah, un trafiquant. C'est son père? Oswald? Avec son monocycle là? Non, comment ça s'appelle? Son monocycle, son monocle. Ah, c'est Oswald. Ah non, c'est un punk à chien.
Hey, you heard him, man.
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him.
Mais...
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
Mec, vu comment je me bats, il va se douter. Oh là là.
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Oh la vache. Oh, ils prennent. Oh purée.
This is my park. Mine. You hear that?
Du coup, oui, j'allais dire le monocle, pas le monocycle, je suis un connard, mais c'était le monocle de son père, je pense.
Yeah, good as new.
Il ressemble pas à un pingouin quand même.
Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit.
Well, those were better days.
That they were, yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham.
Oh.
Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Il est légèrement dérangé quand même, hein. Eh bah purée, il est toujours demandé ce mec-là. Oh là là, c'est plus une vie. Hein. Combat la nuit, gala de charité en fin de soirée et presse avant le lever du soleil. Ouais, voilà, belle entrée, belle bagnole.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Oh merde.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Ok, le crime est partout, les malades ont besoin de nous.
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering.
Et merde, moi qui voulais pas parler des parents.
9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost.
C'était Zorro, hein?
That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor,
Je ressors le slogan.
we create a new face for Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better.
Ouais, voilà.
All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
Ah merde.
Well, I think Mr. Falcone is a voter just like anyone else in this city. He came to learn about Harvey Dent, your next mayor. Next question.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
On va lire vite fait, hein. Attends, c'est important. C'est urgent, voilà, c'est urgent.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob.
Non. Attends, what
Care
the
to
fuck?
comment?
Ouais, comment avez-vous aucun... Qui d'autre a reçu cette preuve? Ouais,
And
voilà.
did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Putain. Et putain, mais attends, mais il faut pas qu'il retrouve la Batcave, hein? Ah, la Batcave pour les anglophones. Oh mon dieu. Putain, mais je suis sûr que c'est Oswald, hein?
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant.
Oh merde.
It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
On va essayer de coopérer, hein, histoire de pas trop éveiller les soupçons. Moi, ce qui m'inquiète, c'est la Batcave. Hein.
I meant what I said about not personal.
Je sais, Gordon, t'es
We
quelqu'un
only
de
want
bien, toi.
files related to Wayne Enterprises. The
J'en ai
warrant
entendu
covers your
parler.
place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Ah, le salaud.
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us.
Avant qu'il devienne
For all
double
our
face,
sakes,
ça serait
afraid
bien.
you've got
Ouais.
nothing to hide.
Ça se trouve, on peut même éviter qu'il devienne double face. Ce serait vraiment fou de se dire qu'on peut éviter des drames. Qu'est-ce qu'il a pété? Oh, pas le cadre de papa-maman, parce que là, lui, je lui fous un doigt dans le cul. Enfin, un batarang dans le trou de but. Allez, photo. Oh là là, ça va être la photo de papa-maman. La photo de papa-maman. Oh mon dieu, elle est brisée. Oh putain. Il va péter un plomb.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
On va voir les fameuses perles tomber.
Bruce.
Ah, c'était bien Zoro, hein.
Bruce?
Ah, Vicky.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Faudrait que j'essaie de me la mettre dans la poche. Comme ça, elle pourrait me soutenir.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention.
Ce serait gentil, oui.
Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth.
J'aime bien.
The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family. After me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be.
Moi, je sens que c'est Oswald, hein.
No one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
Mais c'est ça le problème.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list.
C'est tellement facile de suspecter le maire aussi.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this.
Okay.
Your side is what matters, not
Okay.
wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Ok, on va tester. Hein.
Whenever you're ready.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je te dise? Histoire est bidon. Justice sera faite.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Bien, bah j'ai dit la bonne phrase. Tant mieux. Peut-être que les autres phrases auraient
You're gonna
mis la même
beat
chose,
this,
mais je pense que
Bruce.
celle-là était bien.
The Waynes always come out on top.
Je l'aime bien.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents?
It's not a coincidence.
Mais non, c'est Oswald.
Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Le café Tristan. Ça, c'est du...
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made two enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Je préfère dire ça parce que bon, j'ai pas de preuves. Hein.
Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
This city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you.
Whoa.
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Oh merde. C'est Selina Kyle. Oh putain.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
Allez.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry.
Ça drague
I'm not
déjà?
gonna fall.
Oh là là.
Right, sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
Meet anyone interesting?
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career advice from you, Mr. Wayne.
Mais je voulais pas dire cette
Not
phrase-là
all
en
of
fait,
us
je
were
pensais
born
que
with
c'était
trust funds and
pour
multi-billion-dollar
choper une autre information.
corporations.
Hey, go easy on Bruce. It's not his fault he was born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Ça serait marrant que là on puisse se balancer carte sur table, qu'on sait qui est qui là. Oh l'attention.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you...
I don't need one. I do this because I can.
And I thought you were on some noble crusade against crime. Silly me. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
La pétasse. T'inquiète pas, je ne ferai pas tout foirer. Je suis Batman. Mon identité est secrète.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse.
Et chaque nuit, c'est la pleine lune, visiblement.
It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Pam 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 pam. Wow. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Ouais, donc Gordon, il est quand même bien avec avec Batman. Hein. Ça a explosé. Bip 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 boop boop.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog
Je me demande combien de Némésis du Batman on va rencontrer dans cette aventure. Déjà, on a Cobblepot, donc on aurait le pingouin. On a Dent, on aurait potentiellement du coup double face.
Nothing left to bury.
Catwoman est une sorte de némésis aussi, à sa façon. Ok. Trace de bulir associée avec ça. Qu'est-ce qu'on obtient? Des chocs à pic.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Ah merde, ils sont ingérés.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Ok, un mercenaire décédé. Des palettes. Conteneur. Est-ce qu'il y a des choses sur ce mercenaire?
I've seen these outfits before.
Ah oui, oui.
Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
J'ai pas vraiment fait attention. Qu'est-ce que c'est leur peinture? Un visage qui... Ça coule. Qu'est-ce que ça pourrait être? Produits chimiques.
Canisters of what?
Des produits chimiques. L'épouvantail? Il manquerait plus qu'il y ait ça. Je sais, franchement, il peut y avoir tellement de personnages. On va examiner avant.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
Ah,
For
ok.
once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Ouais, je suis bien d'accord. Oh la force qu'il a le mec.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Ok, on va associer ça avec peut-être l'impact. Voilà.
The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
C'est excellent son matos. Le mec il peut littéralement voir l'avenir. Tous les objets connectés ne révéleront pas une théorie valide. Ok. Donc c'est pas avec ça que je dois associer, mais plutôt... avec ça?
White Rose.
Ah attends, une rose blanche. C'est comme... Mais c'est Oswald.
Falcone's calling card.
Non, non.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting.
Oswald, il faisait ça aussi dans les films.
Good thinking, sir.
Oh, je sais plus. Moi, la rose, ça me parle. Hein.
That bad?
Oh la vache. Ah ouais, ouais, à ce point-là. Hein.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Ouais. Qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre?
Skylight Club.
Intéressant. Policier brûlé. On va peut-être associer avec du coup. On y retourne avec l'impact de balle. Voyons voir.
Could be.
Et du coup, je peux associer ça et ça? Non. Si, si, ça je peux. Non? Qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse? Ça, faut que je l'associe avec un autre truc? Attendez, on va examiner son corps à lui.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Il est vraiment gore, hein, le... Ah, mais c'est une blague. Oh la vache. J'ai trouvé la balle, hein. Ah. On l'a.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue.
Ah.
This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Exact, mon cher Alfred. Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici?
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Il y a eu lutte. Mais oui, ça avant tout ça, Batman, c'est balle incendiaire. Comment je pourrais associer un visage arraché avec ça? Attends, voyons voir. Hop, et si j'associe avec ça, ça fait quoi? Ah, on peut pas, on est d'accord. Et là, admettons. Je teste un peu tout pour voir comment ça fonctionne les mécanismes. Ok, donc il n'y a rien. Mais on peut rompre l'association. Donc on va faire ça, on va rompre les associations. Là, je peux rompre l'association aussi, s'il vous plaît? Non, faut que j'aille ici. C'est cool, parce que c'est vrai que Batman, avant tout, c'est un enquêteur. Hein. Alors, du coup... Attends. Est-ce que je peux associer ça avec, dans ce cas-là, ça? Avec ça je peux, avec ça je peux.
Find a connection. The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister. I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store. It appears military.
Ah la vache, mais il y a beaucoup de choses à faire à chaque fois. Et du coup... Visage arraché, on peut peut-être faire le lien avec l'explosion du coup. Il a été propulsé par l'explosion, tu vois.
Doesn't add up.
Non. Bah dans ce cas-là, il y a possibilité que lui... Ah merde. Attends. Lui et lui, ils aient lutté par contre. Mercenaires et flics.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces. Bare-handed. God. What would cause someone to do that? The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Ouais. Ouais. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il me reste à... Qu'est-ce qu'il me reste à découvrir en fait? Ah lui, je l'avais pas vu.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Par contre lui il a été propulsé par l'explosion lui. Est-ce que je peux faire un truc? Attends, on va y voir. La zone brûlée c'est bien, mais est-ce que je peux associer ça à lui? Non? Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous reste? Ah, il nous reste pas grand chose, hein. En vrai, on peut pas trop en ajouter, hein. Non? Il doit me manquer un truc. Alors je sais que si c'est trop long, j'hésiterai pas à cut, hein. Ça va être important de cutter. Pour pas que ça soit trop long. Donc ça c'est les bons fragments. Donc ok, il y a un élément que j'ai pas encore vu alors. Qu'est-ce que j'ai pas encore vu? Je dois associer ça et ça? Fais voir. Peut-être qu'il y a un truc ici à... Ah bah j'avais pas vu le véhicule. Ah voilà. Hop. C'est très bizarre que je puisse l'associer avec ça, mais bon on va tester hein. Ah non.
Someone drove off after the explosion. Have you put it together?
Ouais. Bon, ça va, on était assez rapide. Hein.
Leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
C'est bizarre. Moi, la rose, ça me rappelle vraiment Oswald. Hein.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the
Il y avait un sniper, hein?
No,
Ouais, voilà.
but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
L'étagère, moi je partirais plus de là, moi. Voyons voir.
Phosphorus spike.
Voilà.
Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
C'était un peu obvious, hein. Alors, voyons voir. On a une cigarette, un fumeur. Cigarette encore allumée. Intéressant. Trace de résidus.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Toujours là. Ça dépend de depuis combien de temps ça s'est terminé.
Then he should be nearby.
Ouais, il est toujours là. Hein.
Found him.
Ah.
Time to go to work.
Excellent, toi. Mais il est mort. Hein. Ah non, il faisait dodo.
My turn.
Excellent les réponses.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Oh oui.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Let's go. On va faire d'abord ça. Voilà, un peu de peur.
Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Allez.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
On va parler à Gordon. Moi, j'ai confiance en Gordon.
Batman, what did you do to him?
Don't move!
He confessed to everything.
It's how you got it I'm worried about.
You have the right to remain silent.
Gordon?
I said silent! If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Put down the gun, detective. I'm on your side.
Oh yeah? It doesn't look like it.
It will when you hear what I have to say. Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent.
Un peu comme l'épouvantail, hein.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce. You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
Mais je l'ai pas fait.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't. You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
On va essayer d'être un peu plus tendre alors, si c'est ce qu'ils veulent.
Well, back into the fray again.
Ne pas sombrer dans la violence. Ok. Le codex du coup. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Ouais mais bon ça on s'en fout. Falcon, Maroni là. Ah, c'est Carmine. Non c'est Carmine. Maroni c'est un autre je crois. Mais on s'en fout au final de ça. Enfin, on s'en fout hein. C'est ça qu'il faut regarder.
Looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
Hill could have been building a case against Falcone.
To win the election?
It would bolster his campaign if he eliminated Gotham's most notorious crime family.
C'est pas faux, hein?
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Oh la vache, ouais, il est partout, hein.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
Les ports,
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Yes.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels.
Ouais.
I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Le problème c'est que c'est une journaliste. Lui il y a des pourris dans le... Il y a des corrompus mais quand même c'est Gordon tu vois. Moi je pense que c'est Gordon. Je vais donner à Gordon.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
Ouais.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on 2 fronts tonight.
Parce que là, on aurait mis la journaliste en danger, sans déconner.
That man.
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
Bon début à tout.
I haven't tried yet.
Let's go. On va faire tomber Falcone. Ah mais il est au courant du coup Gordon que c'est Batman Bruce là?
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still,
ils sont au courant, hein.
I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby.
Oh, j'espère qu'on va pas perdre les documents.
You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot.
Tu m'étonnes. Ah.
I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Peut-être pas qui c'est. Peut-être pas. Mais bon, c'est suspect quand même un milliardaire qui donne autant de documents.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. And they're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Oh. Mais attends, mais... Ah, j'allais dire... C'est quand même suspect, hein. Oh my god. C'est quand même un peu suspect que la Batmobile ressemble presque avec 2 jantes en plus, 2 spoilers à l'arrière. Tu te dis bon, voilà, c'est la Batmobile, c'est la bagnole de Bruce, quoi.
Drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Alors, au balcon.
Good point of entry.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Des clients.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Oh là 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 là, c'est mielleux.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Ok. Une œuvre d'art.
Nothing here.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
On a dit qu'on ne tuerait pas, hein. Ah. Le bureau. Merde. Voilà.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards.
Sans déconner, personne ne voit le drone, quoi.
Not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Un plan d'attaque.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Ok, ah ok. On prépare le plan de QTE. Oh bah mon gars, tu vas te bouffer l'œuvre d'art dans la gueule. J'bonk, un bon coup dans ses miches. Ok, qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre en agent? On a lui. J'aime bien parce que j'ai fait tout le parcours à l'envers en fait. J'ai commencé par la fin et on va terminer par lui, hein.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered out.
Ok. Toi, tu vas tomber. Ah non.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Let's go. Oui, j'y vais. I'm Batman.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Ok, c'est parti pour les QTE. Oh oh. Tout se passe comme prévu, visiblement. Oh là 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 là. Bon, ça doit faire mal, ça. Yes, it is. Je suis les ténèbres. 3 hommes. Pas de problème. J'ai l'impression que des fois, même sans appuyer, ça le fait le truc. Allez, dégage. Oh là. Oh là là. Le mec qui tue ses hommes comme ça. Tu vas te bouffer mon ult time. Mon ultimatum. Excellent, ça fait un petit peu Scarface. Clic, 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 clic. Oh là 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 là, ce badass. Oh là 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 là. Merde.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
Let's go.
that's gonna work. I'm gonna light up. Oh,
Mec, t'es dans la merde.
get your goddamn hands off of
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid.
Oh.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Oh là 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 là. Alors Falcon. Ouais, ça me semblait bien ça.
You've lost, Falcone.
I can go a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here?
Mais oui, mais je vous l'avais dit.
Something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
C'est Cobblepot. Je vous le dis que c'est Cobblepot.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Bah l'arrêtez, on va pas le brutaliser. C'est un ripou. Hein. Regardez.
Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
What the...
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Il y a anguille sous roche.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone,
c'est bien foutu dessus.
who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time.
Bon bah au moins il est neutralisé.
Criminal dealings. This brings me to the story
Mais ça c'est chaud.
everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes,
C'est chiant, il n'y a pas les
family are corrupt,
traductions là.
who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Wayne's time in the sun is ending.
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Oh là 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 là. Après, la musique, elle est badass, hein. Épisode 1. Royaume de l'ombre. Alors, voyons voir. Vous et 67% des joueurs avez défié Falcon et soutenir V, lui donnant accès à la réunion privée. Ok. Vous avez accepté de figurer dans l'article de Vicky. 85%, ouais, je m'étonne. Ah, je suis parti de la minorité, bien que ce soit assez équilibré. J'ai pété le bras à l'autre. J'ai donné ça à Gordon. Ouais, et je l'ai arrêté. Ok. Ok. Eh bien écoutez, j'espère que cet épisode vous a plu. Il était relativement long, hein, mais bon, comme je l'ai dit, c'est un épisode pour un épisode sur YouTube. Donc, en tout cas, c'est vraiment sympa. Ça pose bien les bases, hein, déjà. C'est dommage parce que là, pour le reportage, on n'avait pas les sous-titres. Donc bon, après, on comprend plus ou moins ce qu'ils veulent dire, hein, que on sait plus à qui se fier du coup, si même les Wayne sont mêlés à toute cette histoire de pègre, alors qui est réellement bien dans Gotham? Est-ce que Bruce Wayne est aussi digne de confiance? Du coup, est-ce que ce serait pas le Batman qui pourrait sauver tout ça? Donc c'est marrant parce que du coup, maintenant on se fierait plus au Batman qu'à Bruce Wayne. Donc ça pourrait même d'ailleurs maintenant nuire à la campagne de Harvey Dent. Mais écoutez, on découvrira ça dans le prochain épisode. Si vous avez vraiment aimé, laissez-moi un petit commentaire, likez et abonnez-vous au CauvShow. Et je vous dis à très bientôt. Ciao.